Alright folks, what's up? Rich Fantastic with you, giving you a recap of last night's Monday Night Football game. The Falcons getting the victory. They scored a little more points than I would have thought, but I expected them to get the win as they did. Matt Ryan, 19 of 27, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. They struggled to run the ball as you would expect. Without Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, 20 carries, 43 yards, 2.2 yards per rush, 1 touchdown. Terran Ward, 6 carries, 31, 5.2. Matt Ryan, 3 of 12, 4 yards per rush. So the team 30 of 89, 3 yards per rush. And the touchdown by Tevin Coleman. Julio Jones, 5 receptions, 71 yards, did not get in the end zone. Mohamed Sanu, 3 of 34, 1 touchdown. Lenny Toilolo, 2 of 31, 1 touchdown. Justin Hardy, 3 of 27. 2, 4, 6, 8 guys caught passes. 6 of them caught more than 2. And 3 of them caught more than 3, as I would have expected. I think that you have a chance to really attack that Seattle secondary when you spread them out. Andre Roberts recovered a fumble. Desmond Trufant fumbled. It was not lost. Adrian Claiborne recovered a fumble. The team had 3 sacks. Kamel Ishmael, Grady Jarrett, and Takaris McKinley. Desmond Trufant had an interception, returned at 43 yards, not for a touchdown. Andre Roberts, 5 kick returns, 107 yards, 21.4 average with a longest of 50, however. So you take that off, that's 4 returns for 57 yards, which really isn't good at all. Ben Garland had an 11-yard kick return. No punt returns. Matt Bryant, 2 for 2 in his field goals. For the Seahawks, Russell Wilson, 26 of 42, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. John Ryan, looks like they attempted a fake punt. He threw a pass, completed it, but for -4 yards. Russell Wilson, the top receiver, again, 7 carries, 86 yards, 12.3 with a touchdown. J.D. McKissick, 7 of 30, 4.3. Mike Davis, 6 of 18, 3 yards. Eddie Lacy, 3 of 2. Just 0.7 yards. The team 23 of 136, 5.9 yards per rush. Clearly buoyed by the Russell Wilson run. I don't know if I said Westbrook before. 13 of 48, 17 of 50 between the other 3 guys. That's not going to get the job done. Jimmy Graham, 7 of 58, receiving a touchdown. Paul Richardson, 5 of 56. Mike Davis, 2 of 41. Doug Baldwin, 2 of 40. The other touchdown, that's receiving. Russell Wilson lost a fumble. Tedrick Thompson recovered a fumble. Team had only 1 sack. It was Sheldon Richardson. No interceptions. Tyler Lockett, 5 kick returns, 197 yards, 39.4 average. He had a longest of 57, however. But again, the 39.4 is much better than the 21.4 when you have a 57 compared to Andre Roberts' 50. Take that off. That's 4 for 140. That's still over 30 yards per return on the other 4. Tyler Lockett, 1 punt return, no yards. Blair Walsh, 3 for 4 in his field goals. He missed one at the end of the game that would have tied it. It was from severe distance, left it a little short. So Atlanta now really controlling their destiny. They still would have to worry about Detroit now, certainly, though they've beaten Dallas and Seattle, 2 teams the past 2 weeks, 2 teams that would have been in the playoff picture. Certainly makes it very difficult for the Dallas Cowboys. Seattle, they still have a shot at the division. The Los Angeles Rams lost, of course, so they're still 1 game back, and they've already beat the Rams, so they can, still try to try to pick and choose where they're going to go for the playoffs. Division would probably be the best bet because you have the chance at the tiebreaker. You don't have the chance at the tiebreaker with the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta, let's see what happens when Devontae Freeman comes back. They ran the ball okay without him. But again, you take just Tevin Coleman and Terran Ward. Let's take Matt Ryan out of it, Mohamed Sanu, the 2 guys who aren't running backs. 26 carries for 74 yards. That's less than 3, but still you're getting yards. You're not just being totally terrible when you're doing it. For the Seattle Seahawks, as we've said all season long, they've got to figure out their running game, and they just can't seem to do it. But they have a lot to figure out with that secondary, especially now that Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor is out, and you can really spread them out, as you saw last night with the Atlanta Falcons. Alright, folks, we will probably do the previews for the Thanksgiving games. I don't know, either tomorrow night, or we'll just do them on Thanksgiving Day, but be sure to stay tuned for that, and remember, we appreciate all subscriptions as well. Thank you.